President Vladimir Putin said Russia will expend 750 U.S. diplomatic staff and could consider imposing additional measures against the United States as a response to a new U.S. sanction, although not for now. Moscow ordered the United States on Friday to cut hundreds of diplomatic staff and said it would seize 2 U.S. diplomatic properties after the U.S. House of Representatives and the Senate approved new sanctions on Russia. Putin said in an interview with Vesti TV released on Sunday that 755 U.S. diplomatic and technical staff would have to leave Russia by September 1st. Because more than 1,000 workers, diplomats, and support staff were working and are still working in Russia, 750 must stop their activity in the Russian Federation, he said. New U.S. sanctions were in part a response to conclusions by U.S. intelligence agencies that Russia meddled in the 2016 U.S. presidential election, and to further punish Russia for its annexation of Crimea in 2014. Moscow said on Friday that the United States had until September 1st to reduce its diplomatic staff in Russia to 455, matching the number of Russian diplomats left in the United States after Washington expelled 35 Russians in December. On Friday, an official at the U.S. Embassy, who did not wish to be identified, said the embassy employed around 1,100 diplomatic and support staff in Russia, including Russian and U.S. citizens. Putin said that Russia could take more measures against the United States, but not at the moment. I am against it as of today, Putin said in an interview with Vesti TV. He repeated that the U.S. sanctions were a step to worsening relations between the two countries. We were waiting for quite a long time that maybe something would change for the better. We're holding out hope that the situation would change somehow, but it appears that even if it changes someday, it will not change soon. Again, let me repeat, we were waiting for quite a while that maybe something would change for the better. We're holding out hope that the situation would change somehow, but it appears that even if it changes someday, it will not change soon. However, he said Moscow and Washington were achieving results in cooperation, even in this quite difficult situation. The creation of the Southern de-escalation zone in Syria showed a concrete result of the joint work between the two countries, Putin said. So here we have the drama continues, and I thought communism was over. For people to think of Russia as like the enemy in the same way as the Soviet Union was portrayed, I think is ridiculous. I think it's just another country. I don't think Russia has any imperial ambition the way they did, maybe, under the Soviet Union. So I think this nonsense by the U.S. Congress ought to stop, really, and do the right thing at the right time, but not this rather ridiculous revenge form of legislation.